Hey, I am from Top 10 List YouTube. In this video I am show with you top 10 list of best armies in the world. Please consider subscribing and spreading the word. We try to answer all messages, so please feel free to say what's up. Let's get started. 10. North Korea. Evil government wasting money on news instead of feeding their people because their residents eat dirt to survive. Their army might be big but it's in poor condition. Its troops are severely undertrained and under-equipped. Even with all those troops, their navy is almost non-existent, as is their navy, plus they're both old and aren't very big, so if they invade the US they'll have to march 90% of their troops through Siberia and into Alaska. Even though they have nuclear weapons, they're not very powerful and they don't have a lot. Their nukes aren't even as powerful as the ones we used on Japan. The nukes we have today are so powerful one of them could completely destroy all of North Korea. Also, they would have no one backing them, not even China or Russia, and we have the EU, NATO, and most of the United Nations supporting us. Brave army against USA. Very overrated. Kim Jong-un too makes him slave seem so powerful. He is just plain cruel and wants to overtake South Korea and can't even do that besides take over the world. 9. Israel. Many of you might ask why Israel deserves to be in the top 5 of the best armies in the world. Well, here are the reasons why. 1. Israel has proven itself time and time again to be victorious even when the odds are against them. 48, 67, 73. 2. Israel has one of the best, if not the best, air force in the world. Not only because of its tactical and technological edges over almost any other air force in the world, but it is also increasing in its numbers and its experience because of recent conflicts. 3. Every Israeli citizen has or been in the army or is already prepared for a conflict because they are used to live in times of war and terrorism. Israel army fight for peace of their people. If you are Christian, like me, you know that with God, Israel can't be defeated. No matter what the enemy is, Israel will crush it. At age 18 you have to serve in the military. I hate Israel, but the Israeli military is without question the most effective fighting force since the Spartans. 8. France. The president's decision-making process, the pre-positioned troops, the autonomous power projection capability and very good experienced soldiers. France has proved in Mali and Central Africa that it still had a major military role in the world. France is ranked number 6 for its excellent army, for its fights against Islamic terrorism in different African countries, Syria, for its nuclear power. France has been a strong country for 500 of years now. France in the real life is ranked number 6. 7. Germany. I vote for Germany just to state how ridiculous this voting is. Germany for sure has maybe the best advanced technology and does not own nuclear power to itself, but is able to produce some in a short amount of time. But to vote Pakistan on top, there must be some real patriotic people who have been indoctrinated by their state. Okay, as much as I can say, I'm an ass and I don't care if you idiots bomb each other to death, it's not my country. But none of you have even thought about who tiny you are and who senseless your fighting is. I will repeat, our planet is overpopulated and the government of all states is giving a human life a lot of value in propaganda, and if you believe it you are dumbass. I've seen the issue between Pakistani army and Indian army on other sites, but I think it is more propaganda stuff. Think about yourself, your life and your will to life. Is it worth to die for a thing you can't control yourself? You only can make a life worth for yourself by letting it be worth. Most achievements made nowadays have been made by the Germans. I don't think it was all made by the German army, but was made by German scientists. Like the atomic bomb, the U-boot technique, still in use by Soviets and USA. And so on. They have stolen most of their technique of Germany. So I don't think they are still loser of a big war they weren't. They fought bravely and should be recognized as one of the best armies there ever was, but they had the wrong side and wasn't fighting in the right attitude, because soldiers can't be that stupid, so German army was the best in many periods. Only the leaders made strategies to them. What developments have been made in German army is a secret, so there is no possibility to say which army is the best. In my guess it is Germany. The way German army is able to produce nuclear power in 5 minutes. Thankfully they don't need to. Americans own them on German territory. 6. United Kingdom. British troops are known for being well trained. That is why the British Army had the biggest empire, especially the Navy. The British Army is Scotland, known for their warriors, England, known for their weapons and planning tactical moves, and Wales, that if great at defending as they did with the English and French that tried to invade Wales and Britain, and as A is the loyalist guard the rest of the British know, they all work in the army together, and others from Ireland, USA, Canada, Australia and people from Asia etc. can join in the British Army, and the only ones that beat at Britain was the British colony that became America. However, it had French, Spanish, German and fellow British going to help. The other reason is that the Americans could not win a fight until they united with Britain in WW1, WW2 and onward with British help and technology. British military personnel have the best training possible. From the Royal Marines to the Army Air Corps, the men and women are pushed to the limit. Then further, most of the training itself is developed by our experience in the battlefield. We have fought in most places across the globe for one reason or another. Our equipment is fairly good, but it all boils down to the skills of the men and women in the situation. As British, we have a particular way of resolving and handling problems that is unique. The British forces are well known for being able to keep calm in hostile situations, and to stay professional when the going gets tough. Very good at problem solving. We manage to overcome any obstacle. Obviously in the real world size does matter, and that is our main downfall, but against equal numbers we all know who would get through. The UK is well known for having the best training. I think they are underestimated not in the fact that they are big in numbers but due to the tactical skills and vast experience alongside having one of the best if not best special forces in the world. I agree that we lack in numbers but we are by far more trained and experienced than some countries. 5. Russia has thousands of nukes and could flatten the entire world. It owns every other country in the world. Plus it has the Spetsnaz, the deadliest fighting group ever. It should at least be second. While this is so underrated, Russia is supposed to be in the top 3 with us, China and Russia. What? Israel doesn't have anything, it lives in the shadow of the US. Russia has tons of nuclear bombs. It has pushed back the evil German forces in WWII with an outstanding 2.5 million men while fighting Japanese forces with 1.6 million. I think Mother Russia deserves it too. Tell me again why Russia isn't in number 1 but Pakistan is? Russia would easily annihilate Pakistan. The only countries that could possibly stand a chance against Russia is the US and China, but would be severely weakened by Russia's nuclear arsenal. 4. China. China would win just because of the sheer number of the military. If there were nukes involved, America would definitely win because of the military advanced infrastructure. But let's say in numbers, China has at least 2,200,000 plus people in their Chinese military. America has only 1,600,000 in their military experience, and that would not matter. Sure, maybe a little bit, but if it was 15 against 1 you would lose no matter what kind of experience you have. Therefore my answer is China. They would win just because of their sheer number and military power. And nukes equals no winner. Anyone who launches and including US will be nuked. The number of soldiers and nuclear weapons. Best friend of Pakistan. May Allah always take care of this friendship. 3. India. Officially the Republic of India is a country in South Asia. It is the 7th largest country by area, the 2nd most populous country, with over 1.2 billion people, and the most populous democracy in the world. Pakistan is the best army and India also a best army, but we should not use bad languages to other countries. We are not part of the army just so that we can eat proper food, but because we love our country and want to fight for it. Pakistan has never really won a war against India. Pakistan is low. Pakistan has always tried to win battles for claiming Kashmir as their state, but have you ever asked yourself whether Kashmir wants to join your country? Your own country is breaking up and you're fighting to get our state. Indian army is better than Pakistan army. Pakistan is a very experienced and well-trained army, better than Indians who do not get proper meal to eat. Just allow Pakistan Zindabad, India just go to hell. 2. United States. No doubt American Army is #1 in technology and also it outnumbers the other armies, but the Army of Pakistan is hardest according to the results of the competitions held in London. The United States Army is the most highly trained army in the world. Our citizens are not only the most courageous, but we have the intelligence to know what to do with that courage. Our Air Force is unrivaled, our Navy is dominant, and, you know what? Navy SEALs kick some tail. Run and hide, terrorists, run and hide. Oh, and we are working on technology to make us invisible. Yeah. So everywhere else can just suck it. No doubt that USA is the best out there. But the countries we are invading now, we are not going to win those wars. My grandfather, uncle, and dad said this: the invaders will never win. So even if we have the greatest army, we might not win the wars that is going on now. This is the best. 1. Pakistan. Pakistan Army is one of the best in the world. Here are 10 reasons why they are the best and why they can beat India in war. 1. The first war between Pakistan and India, 1947. Pakistan had no weapons except guns and India had everything in lot of tanks, and still Pakistan and India draw it because both sides killed 1,500 troops and Pakistan wounded 115 more than India. 2. The second war was lost by India, but they almost won. Pakistan had 260,000 number of troops and India had 700,000. India also had nuclear power in that war and Pakistan didn't. 3. Pakistan lost the third war in 1971 because it was East Pakistan and India versus West Pakistan. It was 2 against 1, and they also had a lot to worry about because East Pakistan was getting their independence from West Pakistan. 4. Pakistan won the Kargil War in 1999 even though Pakistan didn't get use the Navy or Air Force and India used Air Force and infantry. Also Pakistan had 5,000 troops in that war and India had 30,000. 5. In 2010 and 2012 Pakistan Army came first place in a worldwide competition. 6. Since 2008 Pakistan nuclear power has grown by 40% and is stronger than India's. 7. India will have a lot more to lose than Pakistan in war because India is bigger. They also have a good film industry and a bigger population. 8. Pakistan Army commandos are claimed to be one of the toughest forces on the planet and have come 3rd place with the US Green Berets 1st place and British SAS 2nd place. 9. Pakistan's army is the world's 6th biggest. 10. Pakistan's commando size is so special and the size and list of operations is classified by Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Pakistan has won a bravery medal for doing everything and in war putting themselves at risk. War is the single worst thing that could happen to Pakistan or India. Thank you so much for watching video. Don't forget to subscribe channel and leave comment on video.